Okay, there we go. So it turns out that it was actually my. Okay, so yeah, it turns out it was my mix amp doing that. So it wasn't my headphones. So what I unplugged my oh whatchamacallit, the mix amp directly from my computer and then plugged it back in, and that seemed to fix it. I'm not sure what it was, but I wonder if it was just electricity, just be like. Alrighty, so I'm currently booting up the game again, and we'll do take two. Alrighty, I did the retweets. So let's do this. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Alrighty, Nate is currently AFK right now. I'm just making sure that audio settings will be picked up by the stream. Good. Okay, there. Everything should be working now. Let's never do that again. Oh well. Alrighty.
Establishing connection to access point. This point code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
Surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Alrighty. I'll keep going for maybe like the last hour.
Warning. Connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
So those tendrils there represent a Reaper code.
Okay, I gotta ask, why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Huh. And thanks, I think.
We're gonna help they get consensus, and then we'll be finished with Priority Rannoch, and then we can try to start wrapping up some of the DLCs. Because once we finish Priority Rannoch, we're gonna start the Omega DLC. We'll wrap up the Leviathan DLC. We'll do Priority Thessia and Horizon, and then we'll do Citadel DLC, and then we'll be all done.
Establishing connection to communication nodes. Error. denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Destroy the Reaper code. Well, I'm glad we were able to get that audio issue thing with Bob sorted out.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the BI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Here's a zero one. What is the Keelish word for servers and people?
The word is get. Creators aha.
Yes. Very good.
And you have over it.
Work for you here until midnight fixing zero one circuitry.
Well, it needed resolved.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
To everyone that was watching, I apologize for the disconnecting. I wanted to fix everything real quick, and usually restarting the computer resolves issues. I wanted to make sure, just in case restarting the computer was going to fix the issue or not.
You must disrupt.
But I might go back to
this
playing
data cluster.
Espresso Tycoon if I in an hour. Or I finish Priority Rannoch, whichever one comes first. I think speedrunning this game is impossible without being an absolute psychopath. This is not a game you can just
You
rush.
must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. It is still capable of surveying.
You see? It's ignoring all top-down commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram it.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut you.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, everything sounds better and is fixed. It was, all I had to do was unplug my mixamp from the computer and plug it back in. That fixed it.
Hey,
I thought it was my
Hey.
headphones or just a computer being finicky, but nope, it was just the mixamp being finicky.
things like that will happen from time to time.
Well, then I better work harder so I can save money for some better equipment. Imagine the kiddos getting my old equipment.
Oh, that will be wonderful.
Open fire.
And I can see them just will be playing. I can see them using your old computer just to play Minecraft, honestly.
So who won?
The platform farming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic gas following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establish connection with the remaining server node.
So pretty much, I think in an hour or after I finish the entirety of Priority Rannoch, I want to go back to Espresso Tycoon. Whichever one comes first.
Okie dokie, love.
Shepard's working on shutting down the server at Neuron. I can fill you in.
The guests squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
is this a sibling thing to do, Nate? Someone posted, my siblings had a fight once and it went like this. Tyler said, anything that comes out of your mouth is stupid. Sam said, Tyler. To this day, I still laugh out loud in inappropriate settings because I randomly think of it. Is that a sibling thing to do, Nate?
Oh, yep. Yep. That is quite common.
Shepard Commander,
You think as a younger sibling you have something very witty to say to your older sibling, and they just turn it right back around on you.
I look forward to the day to witnessing siblings grow up soon.
It's gonna be
I've always
wonderful.
wanted siblings, but my parents never gave it to me.
You know,
I was gonna say, like, do you think that it's a testament to a parent's love for each other if they were willing to have multiple kids or not?
the infection to slow its replication speed.
I'll say so. I mean, my mom, my mom and dad, when they got married, they knew they wanted multiple kids. So they had sis, and then and once sis was older, they had me.
You must insert
Mom and dad never had any preference. My sister wanted a little sister.
Well, what
But, you
girl
know-
wouldn't want a little sister? And what boy
But,
wouldn't want a little brother?
But she got stuck with me. Now that all joking aside, I know I give my sister a lot of grief, but I would not be the man that I am today without my sister really just sitting down with me and helping me with a lot of things growing up.
A lot of the
She-
times I wish I had my parents actually put everything aside to give me a sibling and trusted that they would be able to do it despite all the problems I had when I was a toddler. They would have been the one friend that would have always been in my life.
Would you have a preference on like a little brother or a little sister?
You know,
Sweetheart?
I'd want a little sister, but I think a lot of my tomboy antics would make it appropriate to have a little brother too, so I might have been fine either way.
You know,
The war wasn't popular with everyone.
I guess I wouldn't have a preference. If mom and dad, let's just say for the sake of conversation, if mom and dad wanted to, back, say 20 or so years ago, if mom and dad wanted to have a third, I wouldn't have a preference. I wouldn't mind having a little. When I was younger, I wouldn't mind having a little brother, because I knew at least know I would have always that. Growing up, I would have that constant Halo double partner.
Yeah. I think the only difference with you was it took your parents forever to have you, if I remember right. And if you're okay
Yep.
with me saying that on stream, and you also had a lot of problems growing up.
Oh, yes.
But I guess 2 is just a different story. But I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask about that type of stuff.
I think they discussed having a third when I was younger.
My parents were worried about neglecting my sibling, but I really didn't have a lot of problems. Like, I mean, I was denied the autism diagnosis 3 times, and I just had a lot of problems socializing with people, even though a lot of those factors were not my fault, nor were they my parents' fault. Actually, there was just a lot of
It's
drama
just-
happening the first 3 years of my life with deaths, my parents almost divorcing, just back to back to back deaths.
You know,
And
like,
no, and my
wh- wh-
parents are like, they're very much, they do their own thing type thing. So if we're quiet, then of course I'm gonna be quiet.
you know, you know, for me, after I was born and with all the issues I was dealing with, my dad, you know, my dad was getting out of the military, and so, and you had my sister,
Creators declared martial law.
and you had my sister who was doing ballet at the time, so there were so many, all these little things that were going on. It's just, mom and dad discussed having a third, but it's like, they saw me, and it's like, you know, we're happy with what we got.
We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
And you know, and that's why I'm ha-
What is your status?
I'm happy with
As time passed, the creators
I'm happy with the fact that, you know, I have my sister, because my sister really helped me a lot with things.
accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
She helped me a lot because with mom and dad both working, my sister, she's the one who really stepped up with me.
Captain, fall back to the mass relay.
I mean, I want a nice, big, loving family.
This isn't happening
And,
now?
and we will,
It is
sweetheart.
timestamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned the pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we
Highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunion.
I mean, I would love for us, you know, to have like,
You think that's still possible?
I don't necessarily. I guess it's a conversation we'll have when we will have when we do start having kids.
Yeah, whether we had them naturally, we start adopting them, or both. For context,
I don't-
for context, everyone watching, my mother and my uncle were adopted, and if they hadn't adopted mom, I wouldn't be here. If they hadn't adopted Uncle Dan, I don't think I would have been as creative as I am now.
Stopped. They take no active programs inside their ships. Admiral Garrel's fleet is driving them back. The hive ships are safe, Commander.
Tickets to Super Bowl are like $10,000 for, at least for like a pair of tickets.
Actions to this communication node.
And the most expensive ticket is like $1.3 million for a 45-person suite.
What's wrong?
What?
Yeah.
Who's out here spending $1.3 million to go to a football game?
Where's the Super Bowl held this year?
Let me find out.
I remember when the Super Bowl came to Santa Clara, and I really wanted to be outside that day. My parents gave me explicit orders to stay away from Santa Clara, just like stay away from it because of how much traffic there'd be out there and how insane people would be. Parts of San Jose too.
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
I think
It was in New
I think I
Orleans.
just hung out in Gilroy that day. Oh, it's in Nolens?
Yep.
People must be
Amberton.
freezing down there.
It's gonna be at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Did it work?
Mercedes-Benz
which
Stadium's
we
in
c-
Atlanta.
Okay, no, then okay. It's one of the other college football playoff stadiums. We call that Bryant Denny East. Um,
Sure.
but
Happening.
We have transferred guest programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile guest programs
Oh.
to
They're
rewrite
at
the
Caesar
session.
Stadium in
We were
Nolans.
correct. These
Yep.
guests have renounced the
Next year they're
organizations
going
and
back to
opposed the
Santa
Reapers.
Clara.
They
Then they'll
are
be
now
in
us.
SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, and then the next year after, in 2028, they'll be in Atlanta.
oh,
Why didn't you
heck,
tell me any of this?
if I was into the
We doubted your analysis.
um.
The creator's actions have placed
If I was
danger.
into the NFL, I'll say, hey, we may have to go to the Super Bowl,
What was
sweetheart.
done to ours. The
If
Quarry
who?
sanctioned this operation
If
to
I
save
was
them.
into the NFL, I would say we may need to go to the Super Bowl.
Preserve Geth as well.
But
Nate, we'd be spending a fortune on tickets.
yeah,
Understand not wanting to leave anyone
I'd much rather go to a college football playoff game, sweetheart. Honestly,
Live ships are safe and
tickets
No,
for that are
yeah.
always cheap.
we both did what we
Well,
came to do.
cheaper than the
We judged
NFL.
you would understand.
Dude,
Prime
for
Minister will
me
be
and
available
Dad
once the Reaper's
together,
has been
I
located and
spent
destroyed.
like
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some crimes coming. Let's
$500
get back to the Normandy.
for good tickets at Bryant Denny Stadium. That's not bad. That's without food and gas. Right, hold on. I need to check on some from Mom.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Ah, Zen.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on Bitcoin.
Then we need those ships to recover life pods.
Running salvage on the Dreadnought.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless they're able to later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Always rescue people. Lives are
But-
not replaceable.
That is very true. I mean, if I wanted to watch the Super Bowl that bad, I could just simply put on the TV.
And we would just chant Roll Tide the entire time, wouldn't you?
Yes. And like for me, the only time I feel like if I know for a fact, sweetheart, me financially, me and you together, we could swing it. I would love to go to like the national championship game for the college football playoffs.
Out of curiosity,
But-
has Utah ever held a national championship game?
The last time Utah went to the national championship
No,
game
held.
was
Held.
not to my knowledge. Now with the 12-team playoffs, if say Utah was in the bracket, if you guys are the highest seed in your bracket, you will hold a home game in the playoffs, but the national championship game is usually in Atlanta, New Orleans,
The upper
or
entrance to target
Pasadena.
spaces where the Geth could organize resistance.
Where it's
Or
warmer,
Miami.
pretty much.
Yes.
We will deactivate defense systems and
Alrighty,
departments
so the
in
answer is
vehicle.
no.
You can
No.
do that?
Alrighty.
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security.
Oh.
You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response.
Listen to
to
this,
societal
me, Nate.
judgment.
Fun fact, Patrick Mahomes actually wears the number 15 because that's how many yards you get penalized if you touch him.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd
Is
we
that
get-
true, Nate?
They get there better than this.
Nate.
No, based on empirical evidence, they are not. For entrance, we will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it.
I heard.
Legion.
I heard the horn. I had to get up real quick because Mom wanted me to check the size of a shirt I have.
Did you hear the meme I read out to you?
No, sweetheart. What was it?
Fun fact, Patrick Mahomes actually wears the number 15 because that's how many yards you get penalized if you touch him.
I can't believe
Oh my, that is beautiful.
the whole moment.
Which is funny.
World.
It is sad and true at the same time.
Look at the sky.
Because it feels like the refs. No, I don't watch the NFL. I don't.
And we're done.
Um,
Write a new one.
It just seems like the
world
refs want to
around us.
protect.
Our bodies
the
carry
Chiefs.
The seeds that spread the desert grass.
I just don't get it.
We say Kilasalai. The best translation I can come up with is, by the home world I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
I love how they bring back the Mass Effect 1 main menu music.
Go back to living
Well,
in
it's
one place.
meaningful.
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us.
I really want a Mass Effect 4.
They better continue on with Andromeda because they have a new story that they need to finish.
That's a start.
Mm-hmm. I just don't know
And
when we will hear.
And I want Ephra de Torshav romance, man.
Someone actually made the Halo 5 Tac Mag.
The what?
It's the attack mag from Halo 5, the silence pistol.
Oh.
To keep you patched in.
Good work, trainer.
I can't imagine doing this on Insanity.
It will live up to its name.
Imagine doing the Reaper battle on Insanity. I would
Sweetheart.
lose my mind.
Sweetheart, I know one thing what would happen. I will come into your office and I will find a very broken controller.
I wouldn't dare throw this controller.
And I remember, that would not be good. Yeah,
But there's a
as-
reason I'm casual with this game.
oh my! He got vaporized! He's gone! Oh, he's dead too.
Let's finish this. Then I want to go back to Espresso Tycoon, and I am about to sneeze. There we go. What? Well, that's lovely. Thanks, Tally.
Understood.
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
Damn. It'd take hours to punch through that shield.
We don't have that kind of time.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
Nate, why do they call it a blast shield like a blast door?
More Geth dropping in.
A blast shield, well, hence its name. It's simple. It stops the blast of any explosive. Whee! I love this game, but it just stops the incoming shockwave of any blast that's going on outside. If you look at, say, any look at the doors for a vault in Fallout, sweetheart. That door can stop the blast. Oh well, he's dead.
Right away.
Shepard Commander, do you need assistance?
We'll get through. What's your status?
Field machines upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We're drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
I know Legion's on our side, but Reaper Code?
No, Legion's on our side.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Admiral Gell to all ships. Got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet. Connor's here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll help them, General.
Legion, hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
Tally's off limits, Geth.
We have bypassed security. The blast shield requires visual input. We have enabled a console near your position. Shepard Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there,
Do you think that the Chiefs will have a very questionable win if they win?
Yeah, I think if they do win, it's going to be called into question, and and it seems that Roger Goodell, commissioner of the NFL, he's been doing everything he can, love, to kind of push the issue down the road.
What is
He's
that?
only
What do you
kicking the
mean?
can down the road. Sooner or later, he has to realize this is not a good.
Oh,
this
you're
is not
talking
a
about
good
sweeping
look
under
for
the
him.
rug.
Yeah. It's just not a good look for him. If he keeps pushing the issue down, it's not gonna be good.
Oh. Okay.
Yet they really don't want us up here.
But Now, I'm not just saying this as an Alabama fan, and given that there's a lot of Alabama guys on the Eagles. But the Eagles have been strong this year. Yeah, I feel like as they need just to get into a rhythm fast, and they need to put the game away early and fast, so that the Chiefs can't. If the Chiefs do want to try something, they can't. They have to. Jalen Hurts, and I've watched this guy play since 2018 when he was at Bama.
From the base?
He has to get into a rhythm with running and throwing. Establish the run game, establish that quarterback run game, and given that Devontae Smith, former Alabama wide receiver, have him.
Centuries in the making.
He's a weapon.
Finally.
He's a weapon. Get him out on the perimeter. Get him out on the perimeter, and let him do his thing. Beautiful. Good effect on target.
But wait, it gets better. And you remember I hate this part of the
Yup.
game.
Reaper!
We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody get to the ship. Move!
Well, last but not least, sweetheart, they need to get Saquon Barkley into the game fast, because I don't know what his stats are in the NFL this season, but when he went, well, what I do know, when he was at Penn State, this dude was ripping up Big Ten defenses like it was nothing. He established that run game early. And I said this today to in a different discussion about the Super Bowl. I think it's going to come down to who can establish that run game first. Because a lot of the NFL games that I've watched over the years is all predicated on who can get the run game going early.
The firing chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Turret, the jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No! Pull over!
Oh gosh, I hate this part. Okay.
If we run away, the Gets stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead.
We
This
kill it.
ends now. Edie,
Ah,
pass
we
the
get through
Quarians to the
this
Normandy
part, we
weapons
get
system.
through
I'll
the
let the
hardest
Target
part of the
Laser sync
game.
up the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
Everything else is easy. This part is just hard.
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard Commander. Good luck.
Acknowledged.
It worked.
Shepard to fleet. I'll pave the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
You got this, sweetie.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Shepard, we need to talk.
Working on it.
If you-
Yeah, the trick is to just stay still, if you will. Gosh, I hate this part.
You got this.
Okay, one more, and then it's just like gonna be right on top of us. I think I'm dead. Oh! Okay, it's about to be right on top of me.
Oh shit, fire at will.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Usually, when I started out playing this game, it takes me multiple tries. But at least since I started streaming this game, or at least with Nate here, like, I'm starting to get it on one try.
Look at you go, sweetie.
You're my lucky charm. Don't you go away anytime soon.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, sweetie. Good effect on target. And that is extremely danger close. That is danger close, and danger close is anything within 600 meters, and that is within 600 meters. And the amount of ordnance.
Coming straight from space, too.
Yep.
You know who I am?
I'm sending you a weird meme.
Okie dokie, sweetie.
What are you
On
talking
Messenger.
about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer. We might surprise you.
You see the little effects happening?
Yep, I do.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us? Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
We be waiting. That's a nice conversation.
We killed a Reaper. Hila.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Oh, that's a weird. The audio broke there.
20%.
Audio broke at a crucial part. I think that means
Oh.
a mic crash on us. Oh, why? Why must the audio break at a crucial part? Oh, there he is. Wait. You heard that, right, Nate?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Hell. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
Everyone listen up. This is Shepard. If you don't want to be blown out of the sky in about half a minute, stand down now.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out.
Wipe you out.
A few years ago, I saved you from the Geth at the Citadel. Just recently, I helped you take out that dreadnought.
80%.
But I'm through saving you. If you keep attacking, I will stand and watch while the Geth lay you to waste. It's your call. Kila Salai.
All units, hold fire.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tali. Thank you. Listen,
Legion!
Commander,
Admiral Ron, I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangara hadn't stopped,
He did.
we have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
You are welcome to return to Rannoch, Admiral Ron, with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence.
It's the
It will
Prime.
be honored,
Good.
and we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
We did it.
Oh, there you go, sweetie. I'm proud of you.
Shopping for another house?
Beachfront property.
Claim it fast. It's buyer's market.
The buyer's market. So what are we gonna do about the Dead Reaper?
You okay? You know, working with the Geth will be difficult.
I'm not staying. I'm coming with you.
I wasn't gonna ask.
I think you've earned a few favors with the fleet.
I'm asking them to launch an assault on the Reapers. Figure that makes us even.
If the Reapers were going to stay on Earth, sure. But sooner or later, they'll come to
We'll come to
Rannoch.
the Rannoch.
We did just kill one of them.
So I'm coming with you to stop them. If you think I can help.
You sure about this?
Yeah. I look at all this picture of hope and peace. And all I see is everyone I've lost. My team on Haestrom, my father, even Legion. I'm mourning again. How crazy is that?
Remember, her father wanted to build a house for her on Rannoch.
Yep.
It is
It would be hard
You-
for her to build a house without him.
Yeah, it is.
He would have loved this.
He would be so proud of her.
It'll be years before we can live
He
with
really
our
he loved his
sister.
daughter.
But right now,
Even if he had a different love language and got a different way of going about it.
right now, I have this.
Our girl Tally took off her face mask.
The only reason I would have a daughter named Natalie or Natalia is to call her Tally. But that would be disrespectful to her.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
Had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth. As best we can tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help
Now the Asari want to help.
Admiral Hackett's available on Vidcon.
Oh, that's rich coming from them.
Yeah. Lee
Oh.
deals.
Better late than never, I suppose.
Hmm.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we could beat 'em.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Thanks, specialist.
He was on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best.
Joker's one of the best, though.
I was nauseous, swaying around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted him defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them apart and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
That, my friend, is called you finding out you enjoy warfare.
So next time we will start the Omega DLC.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
The look on Joker's face.
Orions might listen too. I had hoped my cooperation with Talon, along with Legions, would help her question her socialized prejudice.
Yeah, kinda hard to dehumanize someone who's right there guarding your back. And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion, before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized in its last moments. It was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
Yep.
Commander?
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth connect like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the work of the lives born in Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory. But it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
Hello, Shepard.
I don't think we want to have that discussion.
Nay, no we don't. So I have 2 wire racks here from IKEA that I used for storage, but they're intended for like outdoor plants.
Yeah.
Mom is happy to use them for her stuff. She calls them baker's racks.
Well, we had Baker's Rack when I was a kid. My sister has it now.
Deserve at least a triple check. Ma'am.
Lieutenant?
guess Vega is just in one of the rooms.
Another has died. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks. The only conflict you should concern yourself with is ending the one with the Reapers. Diplomacy does not win wars. Powerful and plentiful firearms do.
But allies in wars too.
Sorry continues to question me. I'm beginning to wish my kind had never learned to talk. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
Well, I...
What? You don't like my legs?
Gabby, it's you. You know?
No chicken shit, I don't know. All you do is make stupid sexist comments to avoid saying anything real.
Gabby, now's not the time. We've got work to do.
This is a military vessel, Daniel.
I didn't mean to click that one. I wanted to support Daniels.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to support them. I didn't mean to do that.
Can't we?
Wow,
I guess that's right.
I'm a leadio. Well, now we know something new.
Tally, how's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rama. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore.
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No, I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets, and I'd have been wrong. Thank you. I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd...
Tally is about the same height as us.
Our scientists and the Geth have done amazing work on the Crucible together. Hey, Shepard.
Alright, she wanted to do a piece with us.
Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Geth-Quarian War. It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
And there's Legion on the board.
Got the flush.
Full house. Caught it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Cannon, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, Major Olenko, sir. Hey, Commander.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. Are really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass.
That was quite the negotiation you pulled off. having both the Quarians and the Geth on our side, that's a very good thing. Totally took down a Reaper.
Yep. Sure did.
Yes, you did.
Hell yeah.
And you know, I'm just gonna have to go with you on trusting the Geth. I hope it works out. You know, let's talk later.
Hey, Commander.
Alrighty, you two have fun with your poker game.
Sweet, I got a new hoodie for Mom.
Oh, what's the hoodie?
It's just a dark blue hoodie.
Who would have thought?
Looks good.
Imagine it was secretly an Auburn hoodie.
That
would have been funny.
I would just sit there and just be, come on, man.
A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint. Not sure if having an army of Geth behind us gives me confidence or makes me feel like there's a target on my back.
A bug?
Not right now.
I'm gonna grab me something to drink, sweetie.
Roger. Well, we're about to wrap up once we finish the dialogue with everyone.
Another Reaper gone.
Okie dokie.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends.
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe one day.
The migrant fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett. Thanks for coming by.
Gosh, I feel gas. I might get some tea. I'm not sure I have any digestive teas anymore. I'm gonna have to find some.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent and they've put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not going to turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed.
Bruh.
So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. I could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
There we go.
You missed a jab at her from a Batarian on Omega. Says like, so Shepard, if mass relays can be destroyed.
Oh my.
You know exactly where that was gonna go.
Yup. That is beautiful.
It's like, yep, the Batarians will take anything they can to troll us. I think that was good. And I'm still wanting to play Espresso Tycoon. So, I think this was good. And we helped retake Rannoch, and now we have Tali. as one of our new allies. Is there anything you want to say to the stream as we close that here for the night, Nate?
If you're gonna play Mass Effect 3, do not let Geralt run the show. Get him under control fast.
Always. Do you want me to yeet you to neighborhood and then I'll meet you
Yes.
there?
Yes, sweetheart.
Sounds good. Yeet. I did that with him one time and it was funny. But I'm just gonna wrap up this Mass Effect Friday stream. But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's stream. If you enjoyed the stream, don't hesitate to click on that purple heart to leave a follow. And also consider becoming a Bo. Join the Sub-Bo squad and subscribe. I want to try to be live tomorrow for some Halo. Looks like I got some work to do before this new update drops and ranks will reset. Not gonna lie though, I'm a bit disappointed by the roadmap and everything they're doing, but here's hoping that they'll be down in Atlanta and I'll be able to go see them without having to spend a lot of time in Texas. And who is K-Shot anyways? But either way, if you want to be notified as to when I go live with the Halos, I recommend you follow the Twitter. And if you want more content from me, I recommend you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Clips and highlights get posted as shorts on my channel. And I just uploaded a brand new video yesterday, and I'm currently working on February's upload. So make sure you go watch that. And if you're enjoying the good vibes here, you want to keep engaging with the community, if you'd like to find some people to play Halo with, Call of Duty with, Borderlands with, or just chill and talk shop about Mass Effect or anything, then I recommend you join the Ultimate Blanket Fort, join the Discord community. We're nice and cozy in here. It's a great way to meet new people. Be kept up to date on Discord events as well as updates to the stream schedule. We're just here. We're wanting to vibe. Just be chill. We don't need drama and anything like that. But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's Mass Effect Friday stream. Enjoy that blanket fort and stay cozy with all this wet weather that we're about to have. And with that in mind, I will see y'all on the next one. Good night.